Async is an interactive experiment brimming with daunting, multi-layered mysteries. 3D layers represent different dimensions set apart by subtle color changes from black to grey wash. Visual systems are designed to be completely irrelevant to things in life that reinvent and propose alternative approaches to a defaulted way of living. Players wake up in a shining forest and carve out their own purpose on the island. We encounter the first portal when we enter the game. Through the portal, we can vaguely see different worlds on the opposite side. After passing through it, the journey of exploration officially starts. The world waiting to be explored. We keep wondering what will happen afterwards as we are looking for the next portal. Phantom flash and disappear as we encounter them. When we approach these shadows of creatures, we will move as if they are alive. After entering the next scene, we saw a completely different species. Spinning crystals is the only live thing in the whole scene. Reflecting the illusionary rainbow-colored light, it floats up and down as we approach it. Nothing else changes. When we enter the portal again, the creatures that we encountered turned into stone statues. They blocked our way. At the same time, all crystals disappeared. Nothing can be triggered in this layer. Let's enter the portal again. In the scene, the first species of creatures appeared again, and there are some giant crystal trees crisscrossing each other. We began to wonder if we are in the same place from the beginning. Let's take a closer look. There are a few more rotating crystals. When we entered the portal again, we began to realize that it seems we have entered a loop. Exactly the same species and crystals as before. Some statues disappeared, but other statues appeared simultaneously. At this time, we realized the silhouette of the game. This is the consequence layer. The crystal can eliminate the statue and trigger the shadows to generate a new stone statue at the corresponding position. Everything began to make sense in a much larger context. Async is pointing us to a new way of seeing. Finding concrete answers about this abandoned world requires patience. Enthralling 2 loops to dissect across the 7 portals it takes to get through the answer. Time is only the thing we cannot change in this island. Certain behavior can influence and alter another layer of space, and the player will have the opportunity to receive the feedback until they get to the next dimension through the portals. There is also enough to do and see beyond the key objectives. We are also encouraged to walk away from the obstacles we don't feel equipped to solve. That's the concept introduced in the opening minutes. Async gives us a limited space but also inspires players to get out of it, expanding this dynamic to the whole island. The multi-layered mystery, it does not only give viewers the freedom to chip away at its riddles at its own pace, but also creates a compelling adventure of the discovering process itself. What is great in man is that he is a bridge, not an end. Puzzle is a game itself. As a player, we need to walk around, experience, and be ourselves, not just an avatar in a game.